Welcome to another Tag Team Talent Search podcast, the podcast that focuses on talent from around the world. And here's the guy that's produced live and television entertainment for the last 40 years, and he's going to be the host of the show, for goodness sakes. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hi, and welcome back to the podcast, Tag Team Talent Podcast. And today we have 3 amazing videos that were sent in by professional talents from around the world. Today, my co-host is Bob Stobener.
Hello, everyone.
You've seen him a lot on this podcast. Why? Because he's my best friend and my old business partner. We used to co-own Laughs Unlimited.
But I understand, for you people watching every week, you get tired of seeing me, there will be other co-hosts coming very soon.
Well, hopefully by now they've seen a couple, but we'll see. It is the Tag Team Talent Showcase, so that means
rotating talent.
Different hosts. We'll tell you what, we have some terrific entertainment for you this week. Coming up first, a very talented comic. He's been working since the 90s. He used to work my club a lot. He's out of the San Francisco Bay Area, but he's still touring. In fact, I got a chance to see him recently, and he got excited about this new podcast and sent me a video of a recent show he just did. It's Tony Camin.
Oh, great.
You remember Tony?
I do remember Tony.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a little stand-up comedy in our first video of the week from Tony Camin. Here we go.
Hey, Tony.
You just get older and you get angrier. For example, the other day, guy parked in front of my house. Can you believe that shit? Motherfucking nerve. A motherfucking nerve to legally park in front of my house, even though my car's right in the driveway and I can't park in 2 places with 1 car. I'm gonna buy a fucking car just to park in front of my driveway. Get angrier. Oh, I'm angry. Blaine was like thin. I wish I was thin. I'm skinny fat, which is the worst combination. Big fat gut, fat, crepey fat legs. But check out my wrist. I got the wrist of a 9-year-old Asian violinist. Look at this. Just watch me on. It goes right around. It's on the last thing. It sucks. I'm also trying to be a better person, because as men, we were not asking permission. We were naughty a couple thousand years there. So I'm trying to do my best to be woke and empower women. For example, my wife makes a lot more money than I do, and I allow it. Yeah. And I get it. I hear it from my friends. Don't get me. I have to hear, isn't that a little emasculating? Isn't that emasculating, Tony? I'm like, yeah. When she's at work, sometimes I emasculate 3 or 4 times a day, but I don't see how that is neither here nor there. Yeah. One week, I was working a week of comedy in Minnesota, Tuesday through Saturday night, and I figured out my wife was making more money in 1 hour than I was making that whole week of stand-up comedy.
Wow.
Yeah, and how I figured it out was, she told me. Yeah. But you know what? It's a real argument ender, I'll tell you that. Every time you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Even at the wedding, I heard someone say, oh, she could do better. Yeah, at the wedding. I was like, Mom, you guys have been awesome. Thanks so much, Katie and everybody.
That's good.
That was Tony Camin.
I haven't seen him forever.
Yeah, live on stage. Very funny stand-up comic. He used to work for us a lot. He's not one of the cleaner comics, but very funny.
Yeah.
And he comes at things with a different perspective. Everybody can relate to marriages and relationships with the opposite sex. So I think it keeps his comedy fresh, and he's easy to engage with the audiences that he performs in front of. And if you're in Northern California, actually anywhere on the West Coast, because he plays in clubs all around, and you see Tony Camin and see him live, he's amazing. And that was just a sampling. Well, this is all about sharing a variety of videos.
Yes.
So what we have now is some comedy and magic with a little bit of ventriloquism.
Oh, great. Let's see it.
Let's see if you remember this guy. His name's Andy Gross.
Andy Gross.
He used to work a club a lot in the 90s and is still outperforming today. In fact,
Apparently.
the video he sent in was a recent television appearance he made on a local talk news show. So I think you will enjoy it.
Okay.
Bob, are
let's
you
see
ready
it.
for more?
Go ahead. Push that button.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Gross.
Andy Gross.
Anything, have we? We haven't prearranged. I'll use all of you at one time. Have we prearranged anything?
No.
No, that would be silly then if this trick.
No.
But
Here's
I
what
saw
I
you
want you to
slip
do.
for $1,000.
No.
I'm kidding.
I want you to think of any card. Just think of any one of the 52 cards. Got it in
Okay,
your mind,
I
just
have
think of
it.
it, and I'm going to name it. This is almost impossible, but I'm going to name the card you're thinking of.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm
going to
ready.
name it Paris.
Okay.
See, I named her card Paris. So
Okay.
let me explain. Let me explain what's going on here. Look, I brought an entire deck of cards.
Okay.
What was the card that you were thinking of?
The Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. Okay, we're going to go through. We're going to find the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, Lord.
There
There,
it is.
there.
Okay, we'll take the Queen of
Okay.
Hearts. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to place it right here.
Okay.
Like that. Okay, now here's what happened. I named all the cards. Okay, and this one London, this one Vegas, this
Yeah.
one Philadelphia, Sydney, Rome, Amsterdam, Miami, Houston, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Boston. All of them. I named every single card in here a different name.
Okay.
But you said this one, and I named it Paris.
Okay, how did you
Stop!
do
Oh, that's a different way to do that, Trey.
that? That was
You
not
have
there
a
before.
magic tongue.
Can I see your tongue?
How did you know?
You know he's going to put that in his bio now, man with the magic tongue.
Okay, do we have time for one more?
Yeah, we do.
We have
We got
time.
time
We
for
have
one more?
wait, 1 minute. Can you do
Okay,
it in
1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, quickly, I'm going
All
to
right.
remove two cards.
Okay.
Just think I have 4 queens.
Okay.
1, 2. I just removed 2 of the queens.
Okay.
Did I remove both of the red ones or both of the black ones?
Both of the red ones.
Very good. Boom. That leaves us the blacks, right? We'll turn to you.
Okay.
Do you want spades or clubs? Your
Clubs.
choice. Totally your choice. You sure you can change right now?
Clubs.
Clubs. Good. Clubs. Look, queen of clubs. Now, you just had a free choice. Now check this out. It's the only red one I had. Not only that, I didn't even bother bringing the other one. I said that because I'd have been in trouble.
Wow, that is some good magic. That was
Can you tell me
Andy
what the lottery
Gross.
numbers are?
I know, right?
Magic on a local TV news show. What'd you think? You
I
haven't
thought it
seen
was
that?
great. I hadn't seen him before. I don't think I've ever seen him.
Oh, Andy, well, he was a regular in the 90s and you had long left.
I had left.
But a very talented comic, magician, and ventriloquist.
Yeah.
So he kind of is an all-in-one package. That was his magic.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoyed that video. Well, Bob, what time is it?
It's the classic rewind, I think.
It's time for the Classic Rewind.
Tell them what a classic rewind is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we used to own a chain of comedy
Yeah,
clubs,
we
produce
know,
concerts and TV series. Well, I'm trying to. This is
Move it
still
along,
a new
Scott, will ya?
podcast. Still a new podcast. I want to explain to the newbies. And so we have a lot of videos from back in the 80s and 90s of the famous and
Not so famous.
and we like to share them with people around the world. We hope you're enjoying not only the podcast but these videos. But right now we're going to do a classic rewind with a good friend of ours. He was a
Yeah.
comic ventriloquist.
Oh,
Remember
yes.
Willie Tyler
I
and his
do.
pal Lester?
I do, most certainly.
Willie Tyler used to do a lot of TV back in the day, but we were so lucky.
He was on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In in the last season.
Well, that's exciting
Isn't that
news.
exciting? They
But
only
even more
ventriloquist
exciting.
on Laugh-In ever.
Well, I did not know
Well,
that.
no, as a regular performer. I should say there were other ventriloquists.
But what's
Don't need to go there.
even more exciting,
Even more exciting than that.
he was the host of our television special.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
That's right. So we have a little bit of his material. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy Classic Rewind with Willie Tyler and Lester.
There he is.
Thank you very much, and a pleasant good evening to everybody, right? Right, welcome to Lights Unlimited, right? Live, you know what I mean there? Yeah. Did you park the car? The car's parked, don't worry about it. By the way, we got a nice parking lot outside, a lot of security. We got an announcement. Is there somebody here tonight who has license plate number 1684? Your lights are gone. Well, I noticed you got a microphone there, right? Yeah, you know, some watching people watching your mouth, man. You know, you really can't tell by watching his mouth. Don't watch his mouth, see? Because sometimes his mouth is not moving. My mouth is not moving. And people are saying, where in the hell is the sound coming from?
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Now, another thing, you know, willpower and determination. You're into that, right? Right. Now, I always say this a lot, see? When you got the willpower, you got the determination, you know, you can do it. Now, first of all, I will give you this. I want you to hum what I just did, huh? Hum what I just did. Stick me up, man. Oh. You better wake up, man. How's that? That's good. Now, what we gonna do now? No, wait, hold it. That's the easy part. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, what we gonna do now? We're gonna give you what we just did simultaneously.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lester was great.
This I gotta see. Okay, now when I point to you, I want you to do the exact same thing that you just did. Are you ready? Yeah. You ready? Yeah. Here we go. Now watch me. Okay. I'll nod. Okay, good.
Oh, that's some great ventriloquism. Gentlemen, that was Willie Tyler and his pal Lester, actually recorded for our TV special on Fox 40.
Long time ago.
It's been a while. What'd you think?
Been a while. That's great. I forgot there was really actually one person working in that set.
Okay.
That's the whole point of ventriloquism.
Well,
that's how good he is.
Don't ruin the illusion.
Well, it's hard to, I mean, it looks like there's actually two people there.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this week's show. We had a little bit of magic, stand-up comedy, and some ventriloquism with our good friend Willie Tyler and his pal Lester. Yep. We hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. Bob, what should they do?
I have an idea.
Yes.
Write in the comments which video you like the most, and we'll add them all up from the thousands and thousands we receive. We will designate the winner of the 3 videos, and they will receive a prize. Tell them what they'll win, Scott.
And what you should do is subscribe, share, and comment, right?
And tell them what they'll win, Scott.
And what they should do is subscribe, share, and comment.
Oh, comment, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Do that, but now tell them what they'll win, Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this week's Tag Team Talent Podcast. We appreciate you being here. We'll be back next week with 3 great videos. Thanks, Bob, for being our co-host.
Thanks, Scott, for having me. And
bye.
bye.